FPLD in here with my final transfer tips ahead of the game week 38 deadline. Now, Valentin is one of the most popular transfers in this week. And yes, he does have an amazing fixture. But earlier on this year, he played 80 minutes against Leicester for 2 points. Think about that before pressing the transfer button. One transfer that does make a lot more sense, though, is Bowen. The first time round at versus Ipswich, he scored 1 goal, 1 assist, and had his highest score of the season for 12 points. And I think he's probably likely to do something similar this weekend. If you're after a differential punt in the forward line, Erling Haaland is still actually a really good option. I mean, he's not owned by many people, and not many people are going to be moving for him. And Man City have something to play for. For that reason, I think he's still a viable option this week. With the news that William Saliba and Jurrien Timber are out for Arsenal, it makes sense to bring in Ben White, who I think, realistically, I can't see Southampton scoring, and Ben White also carries a threatening potential down the other end of the field. Kirkus is also a great defender to buy this week. I don't see Leicester scoring goals without Jamie Vardy in that lineup, and he can just bomb forward and hopefully get an attacking return as well. With 4 goals and 2 assists for the season, Fabian Sher is probably someone you want to look at investing in for game week 38 because he's playing an Everton team without Braithwaite and without Tarkowski. For that reason alone, he's a good chance of scoring a goal. Despite not being in great form, if Saka actually gets confirmed that he is starting before the deadline, I really love him as an option this week. Southampton concede a lot of goals down the right-hand side, and for that reason alone, he needs to be considered. The player that, honestly, could be in the lineup instead of Saka is Trossard. And honestly, he has the highest ceiling out of Rice, out of Martinelli, out of Marino. This guy can go big, and we've seen it against the promoted teams already this season. Not expecting Bournemouth to rotate much, but Clive has been a significant worry over the last few weeks and only played 45 minutes and then got taken off at halftime last week. He's probably a sell for me. Lastly, Isak is flagged and he's yellow flagged, but Howe has come out and said he is pushing to be involved on Sunday, and I would expect him to play based on the fact that Newcastle need to win to get the Champions League football next season. For that reason, that fixture at home just looks really good for Isak.